welcome to this instructional video on how to make honey and oats soap as part of the Stay Home, Stay Safe, Smell Beautiful initiative. I'm Caroline and I've only started making soap 2 weeks ago. So this shows you that anyone can get stuck in and it's really fun. You don't have had to have done this for years to produce some lovely soaps. My other confession is I have never made an instructional video before, so this is going to be interesting on many levels. But this is what these times are all about. They're about diversifying and trying to spread a little bit of positivity. But please bear with me. Anyway, let's get started. So I'm gonna, if I can figure out how to do it, flip the camera and show you all of the ingredients that you are going to need to make your lovely soaps. All of your materials laid out on this table here, from soup to nuts. So starting here, we've got our protective equipment. I would really recommend in these times to wear gloves. Hygiene is so important. And then equipment, a spoon to stir your mixture, a knife to cut your soap base, and a measuring jug. I find the 400ml marker is quite helpful because that's about as much soap base as I need to fill my moulds. The other piece of equipment you need, which I can't fit on this table, is a microwave, which just makes it super easy to melt down the soap base. With this equipment, I imagine you probably have all of this in your kitchen, and if you use it, great, but once you use it for making soap, do not use the same equipment for preparing food. Keep that separate. So then going on to the ingredients that you need to make the soap, I am going to start with the Stephenson Melt and Pour Crystal Soap Base that I have been using as the staple ingredient for making soaps. You may be aware that you can make soap base through mixing lye. It's a very intensive chemical process, and this product just keeps it simple. You don't need to be dealing with kind of dangerous chemicals. Stephenson has done all the hard work for you. So with this crystal soap base, you simply need to melt it down and you're good to go. Now, this is a mammoth box of soap base. It's 11.5 kilos. You can see it just in there. And that's how deep it goes. You do not need anything this big. The only reason I bought it is because in these times of limited supply, it was the only thing available that would arrive in time. You can see how little I used of it, and I've made lots and lots of soap batches. So this really is far too much for what you will need. Because it's enormous, it cost £53 in total, but you can get lots of other lovely soap bases. So for example, I've seen lovely goat's milk soap base and argan oil soap base, all from Stephenson, and a 2 kilo box of goat's milk soap base will set you back around £12.99. I like the Stephenson brand because they focus on using natural ingredients without harmful chemicals, which goes towards my 3 principles for making soap. So firstly, that it's safe. And for that reason, Stephenson crystal soap base that I've been using seems to do the job. It's not got harmful chemicals. It's suitable for vegetarians and vegans. And in line with that principle, I always include ingredients when I'm giving soap, so it's completely transparent what I'm putting in. Second principle is that it's kind. And so I use coconut oil and also this wonderful Tisserand almond oil, as these products all really nourish your skin and produce a lovely soap lather. The Tisserand oil really was not expensive. I think it was about £3.99. Naissance coconut oil is a kilo for £9.99. So then I've got essential honey and oats. And rounding off with my third principle, it's got to smell beautiful. So for that reason, I use essential oils to fragrance the soap. Now I started with this box which had a variety of flavours, just so I could figure out what was going to be the best scent. I'm not particularly tied to Anjou as a brand. Again, it was just what was going to arrive in time. However, just any essential oils that are 100% will work fine, and I've settled on citrus scents seeming to go really well with this recipe. So I've been using lemongrass, which has a really strong, lovely, fresh lemon scent, and a zingy grapefruit, which is my absolute favourite. And then the last one, which isn't a citrus, but who doesn't love lavender? So if you wanted to just purchase these flavours, that would go really well too. And then I've got my soap moulds. Because of their size, they really work best as kitchen soap, and in fact I can show you some in action over here. So you can see, although very small, they look quite cute in batches. Mould is larger, so these work best for bath or shower soaps, but still on theme with the little honeycomb and bees. That's it. All the materials, soup to nuts, we've gone through. I'm going to list them all out with links so it's super easy to find all of them. And join me